Greetings and salutations, everyone. My name is Featherhoof, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. What I'm doing today is a first episode of a new series of vlogs. For lack of a better title, I've decided to call it From the Horse's Mouth, because I don't really have a direction for this series other than to talk. The purpose is, again, just to talk. Each episode is going to be different. Some episodes I may be trying to make a point. Some episodes I may be trying to be deep and make some kind of philosophical deduction or something. And some episodes I may I'd be ranting about a topic. And some episodes I may just be, bantering on about something I've been thinking about. And today is one of those episodes. Today's an episode where I've been thinking about this one thing, for about a week now, and I just kind of want to get my thoughts out, if that makes any sense. The thought I've been thinking about is the idea of friends and friendship and having friends. See, what I've been thinking about is, why do we have friends? Allow me to start this by saying, I'm not an intelligent person by any means. I don't research this stuff. I'm not, I could barely put two words together, as you guys can see, when I'm not commenting and being reactionary over some gameplay footage. But I've been thinking about why we go through the process of having friends and go through the roller coaster, the ups and downs of going through the whole process, the whole rigmarole that comes with having people that close in your life. Why do we insist on putting ourselves through the drama, that extra drama? We already have families, we may have spouses, kids, and yet we go the extra mile to put ourselves in someone else's life, or to bring someone else into our life, to add this extra layer on top of everything else. And I'm not entirely certain why we do it. Why on some kind of psychological, subconscious level, we have this need or desire for more people in our lives, more for these deeper connections. Because, for one thing, allow me to get something straight. A lot of people like to throw the word friend out willy-nilly. The word friend is diluted, I think. People like to refer to their coworker, some random acquaintances, people they see occasionally, as friend. And I don't think that's right. I don't think that's really a friend. That's an acquaintance, That's somebody you know and you're polite to, you're cordial towards, and they are in return to you. But what a friend is, to me, is almost like somebody who's more akin to family, but without being blood. You know what I mean? Somebody you really know, or at least you feel that you know. Somebody that you've let into your life. Not somebody that you just, meet at work and, and just have fun conversations with. Not somebody who you just play games with over the internet. Somebody you spend a lot of time with. It could be over the internet. You could talk a lot and everything. Somebody that you feel comfortable opening up to, And there's so many people who just, I don't know, I just feel that it's weird to refer to people you barely know as friend. But people do it all the time, and it kind of bugs me. But back on point, the idea of having friends. It's just so, it seems almost unnecessary. It's not that I don't like having friends. I've had my fair share of friends throughout my life, and I've cherished each and every one of them. Some of them have, I've cherished the memories, the good times we've shared. Because there are some friends that I've had, and this goes into the drama aspect of having friends and friendships and stuff like that, who've hurt me real bad. And we've split. Some friends that I've hurt badly, and it's caused a split. And then there's the friends that you drift apart from. You know, it's through the intervening years, you change, or rather, sometimes you don't change, but they change. You know, and they've changed in such a way that because I haven't changed or you haven't changed, they don't feel the same kinship with you anymore. And again, you drift apart for whatever reason. It could be distance. It could be a difference in ideology, or a difference in hobbies and likes, and so on and so forth. And even in the easiest of splits, and this is maybe I may be just talking for me here, I'm not entirely certain. Even in the easiest of splits, like when you drift apart, there's always that sense of loss. There's something, even in the hard ones, even in the ones where it was a rip, you know, because something terrible happened, on one person's end or the other or both. You know, there's always a sense of loss there. Even after, in the bad relationship, the bad friendships, when they end, after the initial anger's gone, there's this hole left behind. And you can never get an answer. You can never get some kind of closure to it. Because it's like, in the bad ones, you don't want to interact with that person anymore. You take the interactions, the memories you've made from them, the good times, you remember them, you learn from the bad times, and you try to grow as a person, and you move on. And even from the friendships where you drift apart, you remember the good times, you grow, you change, and you move on. But there's always that loss. There's always the wondering, why did it end? What happened? Could I have changed anything? The doubts, the worries, the what ifs. And it's this extra layer of drama, not only through interactions, but just that extra drama at the end. And these are things that we already put ourselves through. These things that, well, we don't even put ourselves through. We have to go through. We have families. Nothing spells drama quite like family. Spouses, kids, and this is stuff that's already in our lives. So why do we go out of our way to add more? That's the thought that's been in my head. I mean, not naming any names. I've just been going through a situation now where I've been wondering where I stand with a friend of mine, and if I can call him that anymore, if he sees me as that anymore. And it's sort of why this subject came up, and it's why I've been thinking about it nonstop. It's like, what did I do wrong? What wasn't spelled out for me, and I didn't grasp it? Is there stuff I could have changed? Is there stuff I can still change? Do I want to change it? You know, is this an optimal situation? You know, or should I be trying harder to hold on to that friendship? Because this person is a dear friend of mine. At least I felt he was. I don't know how he feels about me. It's kind of sort of a drama I don't know if I want to get into. A drama that I don't know if I want to explode and turn into something even worse. And I don't know, it's like I'm sort of in a state of limbo right now, because I don't want to know. Part of me doesn't want to know. But at the same time, I'm so incredibly racked with questions and incredibly terrified of the answers. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm an incredibly selfish person. At least I think I am. I've had friends out there and say, no, you're too hard on yourself. Look, it's normal stuff. But just because it's normal for a person to feel a certain way or to act a certain way or to say things in a certain way doesn't necessarily make it not selfish. Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right. You know what I mean? But I've spent 30 plus years building up the personality, the person who I am today, being the best person I can. And part of me doesn't feel like I should have to walk on eggshells to, like, all the time to make sure I don't say or do anything that may trigger somebody. You know what I mean? I've gotten into it with a friend of mine where I don't say things the right way, apparently. I come off as incredibly abrasive or selfish. And I don't think so. I think that my questions are just that. But I'll get responses back like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not saying names, I'm not quoting anything, but I'll get responses back that are incredibly angry at me. And I don't understand why. And that could be a fault on my part, I don't know. But again, it boils back to the question of why I care so much. Because this person, I've had them in my life for over a decade now. This person has been in my life and been a major factor on my life for a very long time. And when I got responses back accusing me of being this terrible person, apparently, I was shocked. I was torn up about it. I got defensive. I'm not even going to deny it. I got very defensive about it. And after that happened, I've just been dwelling a lot on the concept of having friends, the concept of keeping these relationships going. It's not that I don't. I love the friends I have, both old and new. I don't want to get rid of them or, thin the herd, as it were, to make my life simpler. But I do wish my life was simpler. You know what? Does that make sense? To wish that, is it selfish? Is it wrong to wish that things were just spelled out, that things weren't, that it didn't have to cause so much drama, but I know that it will. People are going to butt heads. Conflicts are going to happen. As long as there's two people in existence, a conflict will happen. It's an inevitable. As long as there are two human beings on the planet, they'll find something to argue about. Drama will happen. And I don't like it. I don't. Because when I'm with friends, at least for me, and again, this may be me being selfish, I don't like things to get too serious. I'll have a serious discussion. I'll talk about philosophy, religion, politics, but I don't like to talk about it in a serious way, at least too serious. Have you guys ever played L.A. Noire? The main character in the opening scenes of the game, he's in a squad car with his partner, and his partner starts asking about, oh, you were in the war, right? Blah, blah, blah. Tell me how that was like. And Cole says, look, friends who want to remain friends don't talk about three things: politics, religion, or he said two things, politics and religion, and he said, in my case, also the war. And I've sort of adhered to that way of thinking, and it sort of puts people off to me because they want to have a serious discussion with me, and I'll make jokes, and it sort of bugs some people. And that's, again, it's me rubbing people the wrong way, and again, it's causing some level of drama, whether it be minor or major. It's up to the individual. When I'm with friends, I want to have a good time. I want to goof around, be silly. I don't want the drama. I have drama in my life already. I have mother, a father, I have a mother-in-law, I have two brothers, a sister, a brother-in-law, a sister-in-law, actually multiple sister-in-laws at this point. I have a sister with a boyfriend. I have a lot of things that can cause drama. I'm married, you know? I have a lot of things in my life that can cause drama. When I'm with friends, I'm terrified of that drama. I'm terrified of that conflict. So it boils back to my initial question. Why do we have friends? What is the point? Is there even to be a point? Am I thinking of this the wrong way? So, those are my thoughts that I'm having right now. I really don't know where to go with this, because this is just, like I said, this is the first episode. I haven't really structured it the way, in any way, shape, or form. I'm just talking to talk. I want to start a discussion. I want to start, debate. I want to talk to you and get some of these thoughts off my mind and maybe work through some things in the process. Maybe reach out to those who know I'm talking to them. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean to get out of this, but it's a series I want to start, and I want to keep talking with you guys in perhaps a more serious manner, in a way so that I can, I don't know, maybe work some things out. Maybe change myself. Maybe for the better. I don't know. Maybe for the worse. But for now, this is the end of the first episode. Let me know what you think about the topic. Friends? Should we have them? Why do we have them? In the comments below. For now, however, I'm ending this episode here. If you enjoyed it, let me know with a like, comment, subscribe, share it, or click on the annotations for other episodes I've done. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.